हेलो रेडियो जिंदगी 1550 AM लाइव मैं आरजे निहल आप सभी का स्वागत कर रही हूँ और जिसका बेसब्री से आपको इंतजार रहता है फ्राइडे बिटवीन 3:30 to 4 with one and only our popular beloved Usha ji. Usha ji is right here on the Zoom and let's actually welcome Usha ji on the Zoom. But before that, I have to share the number 925-827-2033 and Usha ji ko kaun nahi janta. Every time she comes with the different subject and she shares such a beautifully and that's actually so powerful and so effective in our lives. So hello everyone, welcome to Dil Ki Baat Ushaji ke Saath. And Ushaji is not only the spiritual advisor but psychic and healer. And the number to dial for the clairvoyant power and the more 925-827-2033. And the website is ushaji.org/ushaji.com and the email usha@ushaji.org. अभी जो भी Facebook page and उषा जी को सुनना चाहते देखना चाहते they can just log on and welcome Usha ji. Happy Friday today and after a long time I'm seeing you. I'm so happy and positive. So let's welcome and start the show. I'm actually very sorry we connected you late.
That's okay, no problem. Sometimes things come up, and like in everyone's lives, things come up, right? So, absolutely my pleasure to be here, and to all of you dear listeners, I wish you a very happy Friday. And it's always my joy and my absolute pleasure to wish you all that, because before you start your weekend, I get to do that for you. So it's always a joy to be here with you all on Radio Zindagi. And of course, if you have questions, you can call the studio number.
Of course.
In the studio to answer your questions.
Absolutely.
And give you tips and give you predictions and, whatever you need. So this last week, Neha, I had so many questions about careers. Many of you called concerned about where you're headed in your careers, whether your jobs is guaranteed for you in the next few years. So many changes are going on, right?
Absolutely.
AI taking over. In fact, I'm waiting for AI to be my clone, so then calls and my AI could be doing the show here.
Of course. That's not actually, it's coming soon. And of course, we have to be ready for that. So let's welcome all the listeners and callers on the Radio Zindagi through the line number 510-770-1550. You can call right now and ask the question to Usha ji. Usha ji is actually waiting and she will guide you, nurture you in your life, in your day-to-day problems. So the number to dial 510-770-1550.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, then my website has some information about me, which is, www.ushaji.org or .com. So today I'm sitting out here. It was such beautiful weather. Yesterday it was so cool. Andar baithe hue the, but today I was like, let me relax and enjoy this gorgeous weather. And I plan to go and watch a sunset by the ocean this evening. And sunsets are happening so late now, right? Because the days are long.
Absolutely.
But let's enjoy these long, hot days of summer. In a few weeks, kids are going back to school, and suddenly it's all over. And here we go, looking into fall and winter again. So
absolutely.
You guys plan for your summer, my dear listeners. Call me, share your ideas, share your activities, and let me know what fun
absolutely.
What planning to attend, or you have already attended, or are organizing, because honestly, the days go by so quickly. And I always make it a point to bring up the fact that your goals that you wrote down in the beginning of the year, January 25, suddenly we're at the halfway point.
Absolutely. It goes so quick and it's a circle. Yes. Go and go. Yes.
Have stayed on track. Are you on track with your goals? If you were planning to lose some weight, where are you at with that? if you were planning to have some healthier lifestyle with exercise and everything, where are you at with that? If you were planning to improve your chances of getting a better and a stronger career, where are you on point with that? So give me a call. I'm here to help you, guide you, and keep you focused and maintain that level of success that you wish to acquire for yourself, right? So, Noel, what about you? What have your goals been this year?
This year, I didn't actually make any goal because the time is going so quick. And in the beginning, I didn't plan, I didn't think about it. And of course, I just thought in the beginning of the period that let's not plan this time, because normally my birthday comes in the beginning, but I surprisingly didn't plan anything this year. And it just goes, it flows like that. And well, I don't know for the half of the year what I gonna do. What I gonna do, I don't know. But sometimes it's good to make a plan, but sometimes let it go. Let it go.
Each of us are in the survivor mode. We're just trying to survive and get things going and get things done. And especially if you have a lot on your plate, then honestly, that's if you can just make every day work out, that in itself is a huge blessing. Remember that, you know.
Absolutely.
So many people are right there with you, Nehal, that they're like, forget planning anything. Let me just get through the day-to-day activities,
Absolutely.
Right? But regardless, we are aging. Regardless, we are living our time. And so it's important to feed and nourish our soul and our spirit. Extremely important. We're constantly doing human beings. Remember that. We are always doing something. But what are you doing for your soul? What helps you, makes you gather your spirit together? And think about it. What is giving you joy? And that joy includes your spiritual growth. It will automatically include that. Then do give it some time. Absolutely. And Nehal, even for you, my advice is that, right? That, yes, the days are going by, you just want to wake up and just fulfill whatever the day needs, but do give some time to the growth and the well-being and the maintenance of your spiritual well-being, beta. Right? Because
absolutely,
that will give you a sense of gratefulness. It'll give you a sense of accomplishment, and you know, as days quickly, they just literally together. Din hota hai, raat ho gayi. Raat hoti hai, din ho gaya.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's like meaningless sometimes. Okay, you are just doing your routine and nothing else you have special in your plan. But well, sometimes it's needed. Sometimes it's needed.
Yes, you know. And for those of you who are caretakers, you're caretakers of your family. You're caretakers of your kids that you may have, parents that may need help, your colleagues that may need work help, your job that is absolutely mandatory for you to do in order to pay your bills. There are so many things that are so highly demanding of a person. I was talking to a client, and that's what she was saying. She goes, just like that, I'm 43, Ushaji, and where did my time go? And I'm like, well, you were raising your son, and now he's a teenager, doing your work, and you have an accomplishment of your career. Absolutely. And then he had an aging parent who lived with her. I said, you were a caretaker to your mom, right?
Right.
What was the time? Exactly.
Yes.
You know, बिल्कुल पलक, you know, literally एक पलक में एक in a wink.
Exactly.
Life goes by, right?
Right. Right.
Deep down, you have to think, where are you at and where are you headed? And that is a very important question to examine your self-values and your self-growth, because it come back to bite you. It doesn't matter if you turn 53 or 63 or 73 or 103. It will always come back to haunt you. What was I doing for my spiritual growth?
Right.
important. Very important. It's not just that, chalo, I just did my mantra, I did my lit my deep, and I did my namaskar, and I did my prayers, which is extremely important. I'm a very religious person, and I've always devoted my time and attention to prayers. But the spiritual time is what your actions are.
Absolutely.
How are you acting?
Yes.
Are you acting in your highest good? Are you acting upon what is needed? And when you are doing what is needed, are you doing it to be sabka hi bhala ho, right?
Absolutely.
That everyone is going to be, the best is going to get out there.
Yes.
Talking to someone, and she said, I think I've become addicted to badla lena. That's so. I am so revengeful, Usha ji, that now I can't even let little things go. What happened to me? Why did I become like that? And I go, you tell me, you lived your life. I'm just meeting you now. She goes, no, you see everything, so you tell me. I said it began with those little things that were happening when she was living in a joint family. Their family was not as well treated as the uncle's family. And I said, from that time on, you've been gathering these grudges. These grudges have been sitting in your heart, making you feel really upset, very angry, and you just couldn't do anything because you were a kid. And you waited and relied upon your family, your parents to do something, and they didn't do it. It felt as if you wanted to make them take action, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Right? Whatever was unjust for them. And now she's like, but I get so pissed off if a neighbor parks a car on my side of the street. I am really mad. I want to go and park against their house. And I'm
because that cultivated all the time.
And see, whatever you give attention to, that will grow. Remember that, whatever you give attention to. I'm sitting in my front, and even as I was waiting for you to log on and me to log on and get on air, I was noticing some weeds among my plants. And some of my plants are not doing well. But the weeds, oh my God, they look so healthy.
They don't want to come out. Just stay there.
And I'm like, oh my God, these plants are something. Each single plant I bought and planted, and a couple of them not doing so good. I'm sure they need some nitrogen or compost or something, right? The weeds are doing really healthy. And imagine if that's your mind, and you get all these thoughts in the case of my client, right? Where she's like, I'm just becoming so revengeful. I just want to badla lena. That's it, And
nothing else she can see.
And those are like weeds, and they're just growing and thriving, and they're not supporting the good thoughts, they're not supporting the better actions, they're not supporting her to feel kinder. They're like overgrowing everywhere,
Absolutely, yes.
Pull the weeds like a weeks ago. But if I don't keep up with the weeds, they will cover all my lilies, my roses that I'm sitting next to right now.
Right.
Smother them. They will kill the good plants too.
Right.
So that is exactly how our brain works. What you give attention to, that will grow. So when you think, my dear listener, I was going to do my MBA, kiya hi nahi, how much attention did you give it? Right. Thinking, I spoke to someone, she started a business, and she was like, Usha ji, no customers are coming. I said, well, how much attention are you giving your business? She said, I have a website, I have a store. And I'm like, but what are you doing on a daily basis? She said, okay, nobody's calling, so I can't make appointments. I'm like, but when are you sitting at your store? She goes, never. I said, then how do you expect people to find you? And she goes, I have a website. I said, how do you expect people to find your website?
Absolutely.
Right? Have kids and take a soccer practice, somebody has gym, then I gotta drop this one at taekwondo and take her for piano. I'm like, so when were you planning to give time and attention to your business? Only thing telling me you're giving time and attention to is your regular schedule.
Right.
Right. So how do you expect your business to become successful? But you told me I would be successful. I said you would be. That means, have you given the time to it?
Absolutely. Right. Effort too.
Bilkul, you have to put in the effort. Whatever you focus on and attention to, that will grow. Always remember that, my dear listeners. And, Nehal, we're having a conversation here, right?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. What you say, that's always actually so much productive and so much we actually looking for. So I think this is the time you can just have the one quick question asked Ushaji, and we don't have the time much, but you can call right now 510-770-1550. Ushaji can guide, nurture, and she is having the number right now 925-827-2033. If you want to ask in detail, that's the number 925-827-2033, and the website is ushaji.org. That's ushaji.org/ushaji.com, and you can just simply email, that's usha@ushaji.org, and that's a usha@ushaji.org.
Thank you for sharing that information. And dear listeners,
yes,
if you have one question, that's all you call for. Absolutely. If you have more questions, write your questions down so you stay on track, because what happens is people will call thinking, I only want to know about my career. And then something will come up and they'll go, oh, but I was thinking of moving states. What do you think? And then they will be like, oh, but if I move there, will I be successful? How long will I live there for? Right? This just happened to me. And next thing you know, she must have asked 3 dozen questions, right? And so I said, well, I have to go. I have another client waiting. They're already here at my office.
Right.
And she goes, wait, I still have more questions, And I started laughing. I said, remember, you only said you had one question. But the answers a person receives can lead to their mind thinking about another question, another possibility, and something else that is related to it, not related to it, but it is connected to their life, right?
Bilkul.
Definitely, give me a call and you can reach me directly, because I think, how long do we have still?
Yeah, we are actually not having the question time right now in the show. So you can just call directly to Ushaji, and of course, every time you will be getting the answer positively. That's what I have got it. So the number to dial is 925-827-2033. That is 925-827-2033. And the website you can look into, ushaji.org. And the email is usha@ushaji.org. I'll repeat, usha@ushaji.org.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, Ushaji. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Same to you. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
And this is Arjun Nehal signing off the program. Readies and listeners, सुनते रहे रेडियो जिंदगी 1550 AM जी जा.